going to show you how to use the Aftermarket Assassin's belt removal tool. This is an extremely simple tool. This is our beta version. Your actual version will look much better than this, but it works exactly the same. Basically, to get your belt off now, a lot of people put a pry bar in here and pry on this to open the sheaves up. There's a couple other little tricks, but really not a good way to do it, an easy way. It doesn't require some work without taking the primary off. So we made this little tool. It works extremely well. I'd carry it in your toolkit. Carry the right size socket for this as well, a T-handle maybe. Always carry a T-handle with you for the 8mm bolts holding the clutch cover on. That ensures, if you're on the trail, you can change a belt, no problem if you ever run into it. Definitely recommend one of our clutch kits as well because they do help belt life and performance, obviously. But this is a great little handy tool every RZR owner should have with the 2016 and up clutches with the square rollers. Basically how this works is your bolt is offset on the bottom. You want to make sure that offset goes down. So we're going to slide this into the clutch. It's going to sit there roughly flush with the top of the roller. And we're just going to thread that in by hand, keeping it square. And that's going to lock up. Now we're going to grab our ratchet and get in here. And crank this down. And that's going to open up the clutch. You're going to see the belt drop down into the clutch, and this is what you need to remove the belt. Okay, that's dropped down quite a ways in there. Once you feel that stop, you can stop, or even just getting it down a little ways will help you tremendously in removing the belt. So then we're basically just going to grab our hand in the middle here, pull the belt up over the sheave. Make sure you're in park or neutral. This will help allow the clutch to move, which you need. And we're just going to roll the belt off. Easy as that. When your belt's off, you can pull it out of your primary and just pull it out, remove it. You can easily change your belt like that. Basically the opposite for putting a belt back on. Put it over your primary, slide it on there, push your belt on the top, and just roll it in. And it's that easy. I mean, it makes it cake work to do this. Once your belt's back on and replaced, you simply remove the bolt, unthread this, and it will only take a couple threads because your belt's holding the clutch apart at this point in time. You can give it a neutral drop when you start it, or I just like to spin it to the top. Make sure your belt deflection, how high it is above there, is good. Depends on your model, but this one's quite a bit high, but it's okay. That's how it was from the factory, so I like to shim it a little bit, but it looks okay. Anyways, that's how you use your Aftermarket Assassin's belt removal tool.